question, where to start networking. I'll reveal the 2 types of networking and how to determine which is the best fit for you. Then I'll share what everyone should know about finding a networking home. Lastly, I'll give you a simple 2-step quick start guide to network like a pro. And on top of that, I have a professional easy button I will share with you, but only if you stick around until the very end. So let's talk about the 2 types of networking and how to determine which is the best fit for you. The first and most well-known type of networking is traditional networking, also known as transactional networking, which involves 30-second commercials, sales pitches, and exchanging leads and referrals. This type of networking is a fit for you if you are looking for a job, clients, leads, or sales. Because traditional networking is typically the default understanding of what networking is, many people fail to realize there's another type of networking. The second type of networking is relational networking, which focuses on having meaningful conversations to build lasting relationships. This type of networking is a fit for you if you prefer to not be bogged down by 30-second commercials and sales pitches, and prefer to learn from someone and about someone. Relational networking is critical for professional growth, so it doesn't matter what your profession is or if you're a student, because relationships are the key to everyone's professional success. So, which type of networking fits best for you? Traditional networking or relational networking? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your answers. Now let's talk about what everyone should know about finding a networking home. Earlier I shared how relationships are the key to everyone's professional success. When it comes to networking, it is important to find a networking home to make connections and foster relationships. And though you can network with people on your own individually, it is far more powerful and effective to belong to a group or community. Especially since, according to Harvard Business Review, social belonging is a fundamental human need, hardwired into our DNA. The sad reality is that 40% of people say they feel isolated at work. So in the absence of a strong culture of belonging at work, or if you're a student, a solopreneur, or a job seeker without any support, a networking home can fill that gap and provide a much-needed sense of belonging. This can lead to better job performance, fewer sick days, and a greater increase in professional success and satisfaction. It is this hardwired need to belong that I was missing when I pivoted my business online over 5 years ago due to an autoimmune and Lyme diagnosis. Because I was no longer able to leave the house, I was feeling extremely isolated. And when I reached out to other friends and colleagues, I discovered how isolated professionally they were feeling too. That is one of the main reasons I started the Down and Dirty networking community, to create a culture of belonging that we were all missing and deeply craving. Now, before I give you a simple 2-step quick start guide to network like a pro, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos every week to help you network more effectively and stress-free like we do in our Down and Dirty networking community. So click subscribe to this channel and make sure to drop me a thumbs up or comment on this video if you are finding these tips helpful. Now, let me give you a simple 2-step quick start guide to network like a pro. Step number 1 is a core value here at Down and Dirty Networking. Talk less, question more. Questions are powerful tools to learn from someone and about someone. Questions remove any social anxiety or awkwardness you may have about engaging in conversations. One of my favorite questions to ask was when I learned from speaker Amanda Gore. What is the best thing that's happened to you today? This question is powerful because it requires a positive and thoughtful answer. It really opens up a conversation instantly. You can learn a lot about someone and from someone with this one question, far more than asking the standard, "How are you?" Step number 2, network everywhere. You do not need to wait for an organized networking meeting to network. You can connect with people in your day. If you embrace a relational networking mindset where you are focused on having meaningful conversations to learn from someone and about someone, you will be surprised at how many wonderful conversations and connections you can have in your day, and how this simple activity can increase your vibrational energy, especially when you leverage the power of questions. Here's what I mean. During one of my corporate networking workshops I was conducting for a leadership team of a large company, I assigned the team homework to practice the power of questions. Their homework was, for 1 week, to ask one person every day outside of their normal circle of coworkers, or if they were out and about in their day, they were to ask my favorite question I mentioned earlier. What was the best thing that happened to you today? When it was time for everyone to share the results of their week-long homework assignment, this one leader confessed he had a horrible day at work, worked late, and forgot to ask anyone his homework question. So before he left work that day, he decided to post his question on Facebook, but his classmates quickly told him that it didn't count as completing his homework. Busted. So on his way home, tired and worn out from his day, he stopped at the grocery store to pick up food to make dinner. When he got to the cashier, he asked his question, "What was the best thing that happened to you today?" She paused and thought of her answer, then shared that she had auditioned earlier and was waiting for a callback. This prompted more questions by him and the other customers in her line. They found out that she was a singer, and as they continued talking, she continued to check everyone out. And instead of leaving, the customers all just moved to the side to continue the conversation, ultimately resulting in her singing a sample of the song she auditioned with. All the customers applauded her. My student went home in a much better mood than what he left work with, and realized how powerful this question could be in shifting your energy and learning about others. He made it a point to keep going to her checkout lane to get an update on how she was doing. Now, that is the kind of magic that networking everywhere and leveraging the power of questions can create. You are only one question away from a meaningful conversation and the start of a lasting relationship. So what if I told you there was a way for you to get a professional easy button? Would you be interested? Click the link in the description below and I will send you a personal invitation to the next Down and Dirty Networking virtual sneak peek event. Our online community is focused 100% on relational networking, so this is the best place to start or restart your networking. Our amazing members are from all professions and industries committed to co-elevate, collaborate, and connect to have meaningful conversations and build lasting relationships. You do not have to weed through 30-second commercials and sales pitches, because we are cutting the fluff of traditional networking so you don't have to. Instead, you enjoy a mini mastermind experience that is your professional easy button. So click the link in the description below to get your personal invitation to network with our extraordinarily supportive online community in a safe, no-muss environment that is fun and innovative. I look forward to seeing you at the virtual sneak peek event. Thanks for watching and happy networking.